Oh, my God. Where to start? Yes, he's the cheeky one. Everyone says that. He's the cheeky one.
Hello.
We're actually missing one. She's at home with the grandparents because as mad as Ross is there, she would be running around the stage like a mad joke. She's only 2.5, so Will is 8, Rory is 6, and Ross is 4. So Ross is going to be big 5 next week, aren't you, Ross? But just as Bob says, it's amazing. Like in a year, we didn't know about Forever this time last year. I joined in September. So we're just over 8 months in the business, and I never knew one thing about this company. I didn't know about the yellow bottle of gel. I didn't know you could drink aloe vera, none of it. So this is what can happen in 8 months. Hold that for me there, Will. What's changed? Oh my God. What has changed? Our whole life has changed. This is life changing for us, and that's why we brought the boys today, because obviously this is the reason we're doing it. Alan's a builder, so we've had a rough few years. That's our story basically. I was in sales previously, but I've been a stay-at-home mum since Will came along. So yeah, we were looking for something, like Lisa said, we were looking for something. I was looking for something, obviously financially, but for myself as well. I needed a bit of adult interaction, I think, as well at this stage. But that's our story. So the reasons are obvious why we took this on board, and we just ran with it. Like, I'd been working 8 years ago in sales, and I had been working for 7 years, and in 7 months within this company, I was earning more than I had worked up to in 7 years in my other previous job. This is all still very surreal. I can't believe we're standing here, and obviously today is very special because it means I have 2 managers myself. It's just unbelievable, to think. And the 2 girls, Helen and Lisa, were the first 2 people that really joined my team, and they have just happened to go manager in the same month. It's amazing. It's just amazing. They went manager within the same week, so the race was on. But in fairness, the girls have had 2 very different journeys. I think in January or December, Helen was thinking, was it right for her? Was she going to stick at it? All that, and she was finding it quite tough to keep going, and that everyone has a different journey, which is so true. Lisa was from the corporate sales background like myself, so she was all going for it, hell for leather anyway. But that, what just shows what this company can do. Helen started to build a team. She signed in a couple of really good girls, and their team has really taken off, and it just shows what can happen. I remember Helen saying to me, well, I think I'll go for supervisor anyway, and sure, I'll be happy enough if I could get to supervisor. Little do you know, just it's life-changing. But we're solid friends as well, and I think everyone on the team can say that these are lifelong friendships that we're building as well, and it's a pleasure. It's just a pleasure, and I'm so manager is such a big thing for yourself, but when you get your own manager, it's just so exciting. I was more excited also than the 2 of them, but it's very emotional really, because you're seeing them change their lives as well, and it's brilliant. It's absolutely brilliant. And when Lisa was talking there, I was trying my best not to cry, but sure I couldn't help it, so I'm not going to cry now. I think we just have to believe, the things that we've seen in the team, and you have to believe. I'm always saying that to my team, because there's a lot. My team is after growing now fairly quick, and I know they're looking at me going, they're delighted for me. I know they am, but I know they're thinking, sure, that'll never be me. But it will. It will. That we are all the very same ordinary people, and that's what I'm always trying to say to my team. Everything that I have and the money it's bringing into our house now is just... Alan goes off to work now in the mornings with a smile on his face. He's nearly at the stage now where he's able to pick the jobs that he wants to do, and it's such a weight off his shoulders, I know. But while we're on that subject, like Lisa said, I would not be able to do this business without Alan. He's at home with the kids, as Lisa said, we're meeting at the door. We're passing ships. I had a busy week this week, and I was going off on Wednesday, and Alan said to me, sure, I'll see you Saturday. Now, and that is actually true. He walked in here and I hadn't seen him at all yesterday. I was gone yesterday by the time he came back. So that is the truth, but the support, just having him behind me all the time is just unbelievable. I'm not even going to go any further on that. Yeah, I'm always saying it, but I'm going to say it again. These events and our trainings and our meetings, like you just have to go to them. I would not be here today if I didn't. And we had training with Pauline Keegan last night. It was an incentive dinner, and that's one thing she said was, you do as you're told. And it's as simple as that. Yeah, and I was bossed around at the start, but I took it on board. Well, myself and Niamh, obviously a lot of you probably know Niamh, Kieran and James are my sponsors, and myself and Niamh met on Facebook. So when I came to my first meetings and all that, and she said, look, if you want what the successful people have, so I was looking at her and Marion. I don't know if Marion's here today, but these are the people that I was looking up to and that I wanted to be. When Niamh said to me, what do you want from this company? I said, I want your job. So I'm still working on that. We're getting there. But like, you have to attend these trainings because they're like your AA meeting. They're your hit. Like if you're having a bad week, you have to go. You need forever living people around you. You have to have your injection of FLP. It's so true. Like I've been on the phone to some of my team, maybe on a Wednesday, and I'd say, oh, we're having a bit of a moan, or we're having this, and I'd say, listen, are you going tonight? No, I wasn't going to. Will we go? Yeah, we'll go. Feck it, we'll go. See you there. And like, we come out and we're buzzing again. You just have to believe that this company is going to do all this. Like, first of all, bringing in the money it's bringing in for us has been major. And now we're actually starting to believe we will be on that plane going to Singapore. Like, to walk on that plane for free, I can't imagine it, but it's going to happen. We're going to be there. I want to say, obviously I've said about the two girls, but my team are just unbelievable. I just don't know whether I got lucky or what, but they're the best team. They're so excited, and we all want the same thing. And in fairness to them, they don't take offence. Like I used to have to take on board what Niamh would say to me for the better of my business. And I have to say, I've so many in the team, and they just take on board everything we say. And we're definitely building great friendships. We have great crack. We had a great night last night, and we're stuck together now, and that's it. But thank you so much to the team, because without you, obviously, you're such hard workers. It's unbelievable, and you're all going to be up here doing this as well. Just one of the big changes I've found since Forever Living was the attitude. Like, I didn't believe in all this, visualising, you have to visualise, take a picture, write it down, all this. That is so true. It's so true. I have converted. So just read the books, listen to DVDs, and believe in yourself. Like, it will happen. The people are inspiring all of us all the time. Niamh and James, Marion, Bernie, Pauline and Paddy. Like, it's just, you have to believe that these people started out like us. I do. Like, I look at all of you and I think, well, they are just like us, and hopefully we'll be still here telling the story in 20 years' time. We will. With the highs and the lows, just with the lows, keep remembering why you're doing it. Look at these. Like, this is, if you're having a low day, would you give it up? No way. I wouldn't go back ever. We wouldn't ever go back. And I probably should finish off thanking Niamh and James. Like, I don't even know where to start. Thank you so much for changing our lives.
Thank you, guys. Aileen and Allan and family, and Donna and Stephen, and you senior managers. Many congratulations.